Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel for another Blisscraft video. Alright, we're here doing Jail Diaries 9. This is our audience. We have Wyatt in call. He's just not in the library with us as well. Book 9. We arrived at the hospital. I was overwhelmed with joy and happiness. I was going to see Kun again. My beloved Kun. I'm so excited. We are currently waiting in the waiting room, waiting to be called. That's a lot of the word waiting in one sentence. Oh well. In just a few hours, I'll see Kun again. We get word that it will be a few more minutes until they call us. I can't wait until I see Kun again. A million questions are flowing through my mind. What if it doesn't work? What if? And then we follow. That's where that stops. We walk into the operation room and see Kun's lifeless body on the table. I touched his hand and he's cold. I can see the stitches on his... When Sarah wrote this, I don't think she realized that, like, words cut off at the bottom of each page. I was tired. Alright, I can see the stitches on his something. I'm shaking and have a wave of sadness hit me. On his chest? Okay. I'm shaking and have a wave of sadness hit me. A million questions flow throughout my mind. What if it doesn't work? What if? Well, I'm pretty sure we already read that, but you know, same. I look over to the two children me and Kun created and have hope. And I have to for them. They ask us to leave the room and I kiss Kun goodbye and tell him I'll see him soon. We go outside the room and sit in the chairs near the door. My beautiful children that remind me so much of Kun fall asleep shortly after, and we wait. Hours later, the doctor comes out of the room. He's ready. I pick up my two sleeping children and walk into the room. Until next time, Potato Queen. Now here is book 10, the ending. I walk in the room with Kunilla and Luna in my arms. I look at Kun. He's sitting up, alive, breathing, blinking, looking at me, the kids, looking in general, with eyes of a living being. We hug, we kiss, we just look into each other's eyes, and then Kunilla and Luna come over. Daddy! They shout. Kun's eyes light up and hug his children he has never seen before. The children me and him created, and now he gets to meet them, and my kids have and can see their father. In a raspy Kun voice, he says, I love you. We all hug him. I tell him how much I've missed him. But then, the doctor taps me on the shoulder. We've discovered that this operation isn't, well, permanent. I just blankly stare at him. The procedure we did will not allow him to continue to live for a long time. Maybe if the body wasn't so old, he would have a little more time. Unfortunately, he only has 2 days until his body starts to slow down. Eventually, he will feel tired and feel the need to sleep after this day 2 mark. After he falls asleep, he won't wake up ever again. I stared at him. Just stared. I looked back at Kun. His expression told me he already knew. He had a sad look in his eyes. Then we'll have to make the best of it, cherish it. Be happy that you're here, Kun. I said. We were allowed to leave, so we took the kids' hands and left. We drove home. The kids were asleep in the back. Kun was sitting in between the kids in the back, staring at their faces. I looked at him and smiled. I was so happy he would get to meet the kids, and the kids would meet him. He looks into my eyes. The Kun always looked at me. Oh, probably the way Kun always looked at me, showing love and respect. The kind of love that cannot be broken by anything. He looked at me like that until we got home. Kun carried Kunella and Luna into the house, looking as happy as they can be. We put them into bed, and I let Kun tuck them in. He looked like a natural father. Then he looked at me with those same eyes. We sat in the living room for a long time. We stared at each other. We hugged. We kissed. We recalled old times from jail. Also, I have Social Spy on, guys. I didn't want this moment to ever end. I was happy for Kun to be here, but the thought kept creeping up. Why does it have to be only 2 days? Kun saw it in my eyes and said, "We might not have a lot of time together, but I just want you to know how much I love you, how much greater my life has been since I met you. You've saved me. You made me who I am. You've made me a better person. I love you so much." Me and Kun just sat on the couch. He just held me as I cried into his arms. Eventually, we both fell asleep, engulfed into each other's arms, peaceful. We woke up, 1.5 days left with Kun. We took the kids to the park. Kun and I played with them on the swings and slide, played frisbee, had a great day. Kun had a look of complete happiness the entire day. It brought me happiness, even if he will only be here for a day more. After the park, we went to the ice cream shop, and we had ice cream. Kun got the regular mint chip cone, just like Kunella and Luna always got. We all hung out until it got late, and then we went home. The kids were exhausted, and we put them to bed. Kun and I once again just held each other in our arms. We enjoyed being together for the short time we had left together. Kun gave me those eyes again. I promised myself I would never forget that look. Never. Once again, we fell asleep together. The next day, we went to the jail. We were allowed back into our old cell for a half hour. Kun and I sat there and talked. We remembered the old times, hugged, kissed, everything. I loved being here with Kun. It was our last day together, and we were going to enjoy it. After that, we went to the beach. We stayed there the rest of the day. When it was sunset, Kun told me how much he loved me. He told me that he wants me to keep living and to take care of our children. I told him how much I loved him and how much I missed him. How much I'm going to miss him. Then he told me he was starting to feel tired. We lied down on the beach and looked at the stars. For the last time, Kun looked at me with those loving eyes and said, "I love you." I told him I loved him as he closed his eyes and his breathing slowed to a stop. The end. Potato Queen. A note from the author. I would like to thank the SMP, the Royal SMP, and Bliss Craft servers for not getting tired of the love story of Kun and Potato Queen. I hope you fell in love with these characters as I did. Thank you for reading.
Thank you.
Give me the money. Give me all the money. I want all the money.
911, what's your emergency?
There's a bank robbery. Please send help.
Okay, sir.
Shot. Please
Okay,
help.
sir. We will send someone right away. Dispatch to all units, there's been a bank robbery.
10-4, all units in progress. Hello, what is your name?
My name is Zebra.
And I see you got shot.
Yeah.
Can you describe what the suspect looked like?
Well, he was male, 5'10", 5'11"-ish. He sounded like he was in like his mid-20s, maybe early 30s. And the only facial feature I was able to see from him was his green eyes.
Okay. And
The bank is all clear, Captain.
okay. Do you need medical service?
Yes, please.
Okay. Police Unit 1 requesting EMS to Blisscraft Bank.
10-4.
How's the patient doing?
He's stable.
Give him another dose of morphine.
Yes, doctor.
How's the patient doing, nurse?
He's losing a lot of blood.
We'll have to rush him into emergency surgery to stop the bleeding.
Alright, everyone, I hope that you all enjoyed this part of Blisscraft, and don't forget, if you are a member of Blisscraft, Saturday, July 30th, we are having theater night here in this lovely theater. So, yeah. Don't forget to get your acts and stuff together, and I will see you guys all there. Bye!